Okay, I'm back. Um, A, we say cannot equal 0. Because if A were equal to 0, this whole term would be 0 and it would no longer be a quadratic equation because you wouldn't have the squared term. However, B could be equal to 0 or C could be equal to 0, and you would have a binomial polynomial that just has two terms or three terms, or sorry, two terms or one term as long as it has the squared term. Okay, so in order to be a quadratic equation, you have to have the x squared. Moving on. Steps to solving factorable quadratic equations. Your first thing to do is going to be to get the equation into standard form. So I wrote an equation in standard form right up on the side here. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. It has to be set equal to 0. Factor. So everything we did in the last topic was so that we could now solve quadratic equations by factoring. That's when you use either GCF, dots, add multiply, split the middle, grouping, I don't think you're going to see here. Set each factor containing the variable to be equal to 0. So if the factor has no variable, it's just a constant, you kind of ignore it for the t-off step. Solve each mini equation. The answers to a quadratic equation could be called either the roots, solutions, or solutions of the equation. Okay, so if they ask you to find the roots or the solutions to a quadratic equation, you're going to follow those steps.